What's going on, guys? I figured for this next video I can show you what sneakers I actually have in my collection at the moment. Now before I actually get started, I feel as if I should tell you that before moving to Australia I really had no interest in collecting Jordan brand sneakers. It's not that I didn't enjoy the sneakers, it's just that I really didn't want to go through the hassle of waiting in long lines, camping out all night in front of sneaker shops just to cop a shoe that I'm interested in. And you can hate if you want, but hey, that's just me. I don't really feel like going through all that stuff just for a pair of sneakers. When I was actually in America, what I collected was Air Max 90s. And as you can see, I only have 3 pairs left in my collection of 90s. I had to sell a couple pairs off in order to have some pocket money when I arrived here in Australia and hold me over until I got a job. And as you can see, for all 4 pairs of my Air Max there, I had to leave the boxes back home. So let's get right into it. Alright, so for my first pair of sneakers, I figured I'll show you my unboxed Air Max first. So, for the first pair of sneakers I got, I'll go for the most beat up ones. They are my Air Max Navigates. I bought these sneakers and they caught my eye, kind of an impulse buy, and they turned into my work shoe. The quality is not that bad. I mean, they held up. I worked in a shipping facility, so they got beat the hell up pretty quick. And I had to retire them. I haven't worn them since. Traction is pretty much gone. That's the first pair of sneakers in my collection, Air Max Navigates. Alright, and for the second pair of sneakers in my collection, I will go to the second most beat up pair of Air Max I have, and they are the Laser Blues. Now, I took very good care of these right up until I needed a new pair of work shoes, and I figured, why not? The shoe's still in pretty good condition. I've cleaned it up the best I could. Not my favorite Air Max, but definitely a classic sneaker, the Air Max 90 Laser Blue. Now, before I get into this next pair of sneakers, I want to take a second to give a shout out to one of my closest friends back home, Brian Connors. Now, I don't know if he's going to remember this, but if it wasn't for him, I actually wouldn't have copped these sneakers. He was the one who sent me the link to the eBay auction, and he knew that there was not a lot of traffic going through it, so I was actually able to purchase these sneakers dead stock for about $65. And they are the Chlorine Blue Air Max 90s. Now, I keep these shoes in pretty good condition. I throw them on when I gotta take the garbage out. They're pretty much my go-to sneaker, to be honest with you. I wear these out more often than any other sneaker that I own. So yeah, shout out to Brian Connors. I love you, man. And if you guys get a second, be sure to check out his band that he plays bass in, called Our Side, and his other band that he sings for, Caught in a Crowd. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Make sure you check them out. And for my last pair of Air Max 90s that I have left in my collection is the most classic colorway there is, the Air Max 90 Infrared. Now, I got the laces out and the inserts out right now because I'm currently in the process of restoring the sneaker. As you can see, the back is cracked up, sides are cracked up and all that. I have one sneaker restored, brought back to life, as you can see. But yes, my all-time favorite sneaker, actually, I would have to say it is my all-time favorite sneaker, is the Air Max 90 Infrared. These are the 2010 release. Now for my fifth shoe, as you all saw in my restoration videos, is my Gumtree find, my 2008 Black Cement 3s. These are also I consider these my beater pair. They're already beat up pretty bad when I got them. If it looks like it's not going to be too nice outside, and I feel like wearing Jordans that day, my go-to shoe, the Air Jordan Black Cement 3s. This next sneaker is actually a shoe that I don't wear all too often. It is my 2007 Fire Red 3s. And the reason I don't wear these shoes all too often, as you can see without me even holding the shoe up to the camera, my midsole is cracking. Just the paint. Worn the sneaker one time. Bought it at the Buzzer in Boston. Be sure to check them out. I'll leave a link in the description down below. And for my seventh sneaker is a sneaker that I actually really wanted in America, but I was never able to come across it for reasons that I said before. It is my absolute favorite Air Jordan 3. I wore these shoes to my wedding. It is Air Jordan 3 True Blues. Shoes in kind of rough shape. I've worn it quite a bit. Midsole paint's cracking. I absolutely adore this sneaker. I am probably actually going to be purchasing myself another pair. And now I'm going to show you my fours. All four of these pairs of sneakers were purchased in 2012. So, now I actually don't know what is in what. So, alright. We have the 2012 Fire Red 4. And as you can see, it is not the Mars 4. Mars Blackman is not on the shoe. The quality is not too bad. I've worn the sneaker a couple of times. The leather's creasing up a little bit. Still, overall, very happy with this sneaker. Now, this next pair of sneakers, you've heard me mention in previous videos. I'm not going to go too far into depth about them. It's my favorite colorway as far as Jordan 4s go. It is the Black Cement 4s, also known as the Bread 4s. Nothing bad can be said about this sneaker, in my opinion. Now, I was actually pretty excited about this release, but I was kind of let down. It's another pair of 4s, as you know. It is the Military Blue. And the reason I was let down, it's not that sneaker. Is it this one? It is that sneaker. The reason I was let down is because when I purchased it, brought it home, took it out, very excited about the colorway, to find that my toe box was already creased. I was not too happy about it, in all honesty. I know how to decrease toe box, so I obviously went to work at it. I mean, still an alright sneaker, but as far as the quality goes, I probably wouldn't purchase these shoes again. So, now, this next sneaker was actually the first Air Jordan shoe that I purchased in Australia. It was what made me realize how laid back things are here, because I saw that these were still on shelves a few months after they released, so I had to get them. It is the Air Jordan White Cement 4, another classic sneaker. The quality of the shoe, to me, is outstanding. I have no force fields or any sort of decreasing apparatus in the toe box, and it is still virtually in perfect condition, and I have worn this shoe probably 7 times. This next sneaker you actually saw in a previous video as well, so I'm not going to go too far into depth with it. I'll just show you real quick. Finally got the chance to wear them. The quality is very nice. The Air Jordan 5 Fire Reds. This next pair of sneakers was actually a birthday present from my beautiful wife to me. She saw when we were in Nike how badly I wanted these, and I just didn't have the money to purchase them as I'm not working currently, except for restoring sneakers for people. So she surprised me the afternoon after she got out of work on my birthday with this box. The best wife a man could ask for. In my opinion, this sneaker, as far as the cool gray colorway goes, I know this is probably an unpopular opinion, but I think that it looks best on this sneaker. The Air Jordan Cool Gray 9s. I've only been able to wear this sneaker once, but I can already tell, as you can see, no force fields or sneaker shields in it. Toe box is holding up nicely, and this sneaker is just beautiful. I absolutely love it. So yeah, thank you very much, Jacqueline. I love you. And there you have it, the Air Jordan 9 Cool Gray. Now, I'm not going to waste your time with this next sneaker, because if you watched the previous video, you already know what it's going to be. It is my most recent pickup, the Squadron Blue and Electric Yellow Air Jordan 13. So there you have it. That is my collection. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you see, be sure to leave me a comment, hit the like button, and hit the subscribe button if you're interested in seeing future videos with restoration tips, sneaker reviews, and anything sneaker related. And if you have a second, be sure to check out my Facebook page at www.facebook.com/SneakerReviveSydney, and have yourself a great day.